Uitstekend, hè?
My name is Untitled, and I'm working as a, you can say, media artist, researcher, sometimes designer. And I studied at the art faculty in Utrecht, at the Utrecht School of the Arts, a BA study in design for virtual theatre and games. And after that I did a master degree at the University in Leiden in media technology. And this second part is more technical and scientific focus, and the first part in my study was more art oriented. And in my work I always try actually to combine these two fields between art and technology.
Okay. When you step on the two buttons which are built in this wooden thing, then the computer counts it, and when the counter reaches a certain number, it gives a signal to the motor, which pulls the string, and the string pulls the trigger of the gun, which of course says bang.
And the basic idea is actually to build something that is based on a chain reaction, like in the art installation Lauf der Dinge.
What is the Lauf der Dinge?
Yeah, it's like domino, playing with stuff which connect to each other.
But just how the things all connect to each other.
In some sort of flow that basically tells some sort of story.
So the sound the gun makes is going to be recorded by a microphone connected through this machine for a delay in sound to this animation, and it triggers a different animation in which this character gets shot. And at that moment in time, its head on top of there is going to be kicked off by the motor that's injected through the tubes, and it will hit this mouse and go into the next project.
It was also having insight in technical things, like making things from scratch is also an interesting thing to do. And of course with the help of Eddie in the workshop, he comes up with a lot of bright ideas and he immediately starts doing it and you're like, but should I be doing that? And just working together with MaxMSP and something analogical and how it fits together is just something that you don't see very much. Usually it's only technical and only analogical, but this time it really fit together and needed to work together for the whole thing to work.
When it hits the mouse, it'll send a signal that there's an activation going on, which will activate this animation. The heads, which formerly just rolled off the former project, will bounce off the digital mouse onto the power button, which will turn off the fan. The fan currently keeps a little ball up there, but when it's turned off it will roll down, hit the first tic-tac domino brick, which will thus, as dominoes do, which will hit what I've dubbed the keystone, which will make Mario fly and at the same time activate the next project.
Yeah, back to elementary school again. I think you don't get the chance much to just play with those stupid little things, and yeah, it was quite fun to do, just to see what you can do with a bit of wood and a marble.
Because I worked like more than a year or even more with a kind of software I was very interested in, because it's this software MaxMSP. The software is built to interact with sound and video and have possibilities to interact with the real physical world.
MaxMSP is a program which is a programming language. It's programming visually with with building blocks, it's just like building Lego.
And what is complicated is really that the program is very big. So you can do many things. You can use cameras, you can use audio, you can connect those things, and it's, well, you said it was very visual, but they're basically nothing more than just little blocks, and that's the whole visual part, which made it a bit difficult for me because I couldn't see what was happening.
You really have to think in another way than you normally think. That you have to see it in a particular order, from if this happens first and if that happens, then you can do that many times.
En Mars, hoe gaat die, denk je?
Ja, dat gaat hartstikke goed.
Ik hoor alleen maar dingen over cijfertjes gewoon de hele tijd.
Het valt wel mee. Als ze nu die MIDI-geluidjes eruit gaan krijgen. Nou ja, morgen dan moeten we maar naar de hardware, hè?
Ja, zeker weten.
En alles komt er van de elektronica niks. Ik denk wel dat we dat ook in de gaten moeten houden, want ze willen nog beter worden in MaxMSP, kunnen ze daarna ook nog.
Ja.
Het is in feite gewoon een extra workshop, dus je moet dan een beetje alles maar aftasten.
Snel de stap naar de echte wereld.
Ja.
Mario will pull the plug out of this thing, and you get the mouse ball running. It will run like this, come in the little basket. The other one will come up, and this basket will pull the plug from those marbles. They will come down, and the ball that comes out here pushes this ball, and that ball pushes this release, which triggers the scissors to scissor the rope, and then this will fall on the foil. It makes contact, and then this one Dylan can maybe
controlling things in our physical world, like in every smart object we have around, our washing machine, our dish cleaner, small computer chips are implemented. We use preferably this Arduino board. So on here there is a small computer chip, and there is a custom-made software where you can write your own code in a Lingo style manner, so more or less like in Director. Which input and output should be read, and what kind of processing should be done. And I just read a few days ago that Louis Armstrong traveled to the moon with a 4K computer, and actually the Arduino board has more than 4K on this small chip. So actually with this small Arduino board you can probably travel through the moon.
I never took a clock and put it apart just to see what was inside. So I saw these little hardwares for the first time without its shell.
So this will be blown from this fan to here, and there's here a small webcam connected to the PC. It will give a signal as soon as this is here, and it will trigger this fan, pushing this one back, and also triggering the microphone up to the next project.
The thing that I had to learn, that the things where I am busy with like a few years, how to connect the physical world with a computer, is for me very exciting, and I really traveled through this kind of developing, finding new things and easier things to do that. And in the workshop, for them everything was new. During the workshop I had clearly my doubts. It was always on the border, because or the chain reaction works or it doesn't. I think the greatest pitfall, especially with technology, is losing your goal. So in technology it's very, very, very easy to lose yourself in one single thing that is not working. And then without asking why you want to solve it in this way.
The microphone will produce a sound. This will turn on the webcam. Webcam registers the movement of the metronome. When the metronome is to the most left, it will play a part of a sound file, which will activate the next project.